In a cold grey prison yard, dangerous men eyed their newest target carefully. A quiet black inmate appeared unassuming, with steady gaze and solitary ways. His demeanor marked him as easy prey in their ruthless eyes. He seemed just another victim, stripped of freedom and broken dignity. The system had crushed him, leaving no fight left inside, but appearances deceived. This man was no ordinary prisoner. Once feared Delta Force commander, he led impossible covert missions. His hands held countless kills, each calculated for duty's sake. Framed for a crime he never committed, he became a pawn. A powerful gang was hired to ensure his silence forever. Their first mistake was assuming he was an easy mark. Their second error was forcing him to fight back fiercely. As threats escalated, the prison's fragile balance began shifting. A major confrontation loomed, rippling far beyond those walls. This was not mere survival. It was a full reckoning. Corruption in the system would finally be exposed brutally. Even in darkest places, some men refused to break. The cell door clanged shut, echoing through the grim block. Leon Shadow Carter faced his new harsh reality alone. In the dim cell, he stood motionless and imposing. Sharp eyes scanned stained walls and smelled despair deeply. This was far from his disciplined Delta Force life. He breathed deeply, recalling Afghanistan's dangerous desert missions. They called him the Shadow for moving unseen always. He struck with precision, leaving no trace behind. Comrades trusted him completely with their very lives. Now betrayed by the country he protected loyally, framed unjustly, he sat on the creaking metal cot. Fingers touched cold steel, thinking of his family. Mother's proud smile in uniform haunted him sweetly. Father's folded flag remained untouched in its box. Those memories anchored him amid heavy current despair. Through the door window, he watched inmates moving. Tattoos showed alliances. Body language revealed intentions. Predators and prey lines were clearly drawn here. Leon knew he stood firmly as their target. Whispers reached him about the Iron Fang's gang. They ruled the yard, showing interest in him. Stares during meals and gestures signaled impending violence. Leon clenched fists tightly, knuckles turned pure white. "I've faced worse threats," he muttered quietly alone. But doubts gnawed. How long before they struck hard? The observation panel slid open. Guard appeared indifferently. "Visitor for you," the guard announced curtly. Leon rose quickly, mind shifting to possibilities. It must be Jessica with answers or hope, or perhaps deepening the betrayal mystery further. In visitation room, Leon stared through separating glass. Jessica Green was his lifeline, fighting outside. Her sharp eyes saw his hidden inner cracks. He wasn't the unshakable commander anymore here. Jessica leaned forward urgently, voice low and serious. "I've pulled strings. Case has many holes. It will take time to expose everything fully. Until then, stay safe inside these walls." Leon's jaw tightened. Hand rested on steel table. "Safe? You don't know this place's dangers. Every corner hides threats. Enemies are everywhere. This isn't battlefield with clear known foes. Iron Fangs are watching you closely now," Leon admitted whisperingly, sizing me up constantly. "It's only time before they finally move." His gaze faltered. Composure slipped briefly. "I've seen what they do to strong men. I'm not sure I'm ready for that horror." Her expression softened with genuine deep concern. "You've faced worse than these prison thugs. You led missions others feared to attempt. You're among the strongest men I've known. Out there, you had team and full control." His voice wavered. Fists clenched tightly again. "In here, I'm completely alone and vulnerable. Strong men break. I can't let that happen." Jessica's hand hovered over glass in support. "You won't break. I know your strength. Promise me you'll fight if they come. Don't show fear. Deny them that satisfaction." Leon's eyes met hers. Resolve flickered strongly. "I'm trying hard, but this is different war. No honor here, no rules to follow." Jessica nodded slowly, understanding his deep pain. "It's unfair. You're not supposed to be here. Hold on. Truth is out there waiting. You didn't sabotage that important pipeline. We'll prove it together step by step." He exhaled sharply. Her words comforted yet suffocated. "They framed me for powerful hidden reasons. Iron Fangs are just the violent start." Jessica leaned back, gaze turning steely determined. "I'm digging into evidence discrepancies now. Witness statements don't add up properly. Missing files on wardens, suspicious accounts. He's not clean. Money flows strangely." Leon raised eyebrow curiously at her findings. "You think Warden is deeply involved?" "Not sure yet, But someone watches you. Not just the gang. Higher connections possibly. If I find links, I blow it open. You need to give me more time. Door creaked. Guard entered gruffly, announcing, "End. Time's up. Visit is over now." Jessica's softened voice, urging him strongly. "You're not alone. I'm with you always. Stay strong. Fight if you must. Don't lose yourself in this dark place." Leon stood towering, preparing to leave cell. He met her gaze one final time. "Promise you'll find who did this. I need reasons. They targeted me specifically." Jessica nodded firmly with unwavering promise. "I will. I won't stop until answers. You have more strength than anyone here. Don't let them ever forget that truth." Walking back, her words echoed in mind. Strength, fight, survive became his mantra. But truth gnawed. Place wore him down. Iron fangs circled, waiting for his slip. Mess hall buzzed with chaotic clattering trays. Conversations muffled. Laughter rarely reached Leon's ears. He sat alone, back against protective wall. Sharp eyes scanned room for any threats. Not paranoia, pure survival instinct guided him. Iron fangs scattered at tables dominating space, like wolves staking claim with menacing presence. Tattoos of beasts marked them as predators. Leader Blaze Hensley leaned back, smugly grinning. Leon focused on tray of poor food. Overcooked pasta, bread-like substance, watery beans. He ate slowly, instincts screaming, constant alert. Every movement and sound catalogued carefully. "Hey Carter," sharp voice cut through noise. Room quieted slightly at the confrontation start. Leon didn't look up to avoid satisfaction. Voice repeated closer. He raised head calmly. Blaze stood nearby, gang flanking like hyenas. "What's wrong, soldier boy?" "Food, not good." Blaze sneered loudly for all to hear. Leon met gaze calmly and unyieldingly strong. "Just eating my meal peacefully right now." Blaze laughed threateningly, leaning hands on table. "Peace? You think peace exists in here? You're in jungle. Weak, get eaten alive." Leon didn't flinch. Hand tightened on tray. "If that's scare tactic, try much harder." Room held breath, tension thick and choking. Blaze's smirk faltered briefly before sharpening. He motioned to wiry man with crooked nose. "You hear? Carter thinks he's really tough." Crooked nose, snatched bread, bit dramatically. "Ain't bad," he mocked with gang laughter. Leon jaw tightened, gaze locked on Blaze. Blaze tilted head, voice turning venomous. "I see a man who thinks superior, but you're trash tossed here to rot." Words hit hard, stirring suppressed doubts deeply. Room closed in. Eyes waited for break. "You've got it wrong," Leon said steadily. "I'm not here to rot or fear you." Blaze smirked wider, eyes darkening dangerously. "Oh, you will fear. Just give time." Gang laughed gratingly like chalkboard nails. Blaze stepped back, gaze never leaving Leon. "Enjoy meal, soldier boy, while possible." They moved away with lingering jeers, echoing. Leon exhaled slowly, loosening tray grip tightly. Other inmates' eyes on him, curious, pitying. He didn't care. Survival mattered most now. He finished meal defiantly, bite by bite. Wouldn't show fear despite spine-creeping chills. Leaving mess hall, their eyes followed him. Laughter echoed. Blaze's words poisoned mind. Give it time. Leon knew time short. Iron fangs making moves beyond mere testing. In this jungle, training would save him. Hallway lights flickered as Leon returned cell. Mess tension lingered heavily in cold air. He walked purposefully, head forward steadily, senses tuned to sounds behind him carefully. Faint footsteps echoed above prison den noise. He knew they were coming for him. Reaching block, air heavier and colder suddenly. Usual shouts muted by quiet anticipation. Leon swept eyes, cataloguing peering faces curiously. They knew something dangerous was about to happen. Ambush came fast, with muffled boot thud. Wiry figure lunged from shadows aggressively. Leon pivoted instinctively, deflecting with strong forearm. Impact jarred arm. Training took over completely. First assailant with neck tattoos staggered back. Two more rushed, one low, one high. Sharpened toothbrush aimed at Leon's side dangerously. Leon twisted weapon, grazed ribs slightly. Brutal elbow knocked second man off balance. He crashed into wall with loud thud. Third grabbed from behind, arms locking chest. Leon shifted weight, slamming into bars hard. Clang echoed, drew onlookers' shocked attention. "Come on, soldier boy," Blaze snarled cruelly. "Let's see military training save you now." Gang swarmed. Leon's fists flew calculatedly. every strike precise to conserve precious energy. Punch to jaw sent one sprawling down, another sliced close with shiv, nicking arm, thin blood line drawn. Leon didn't flinch. Pain familiar, you think untouchable. Blaze taunted, you're nothing, just dog to put down. Leon ignored words, grabbed nearby chair, swung forcefully, scattering men like pins. Impact reverberated, silencing block momentarily. Attackers groaned on floor, bravado fully shattered. Blaze stepped forward, cracking knuckles deliberately. You think that's it? This ain't over. Guard's baton whistle cut tense air sharply. Break it up. Guard stormed in glaring. Leon noted Guard's brief glance with Blaze. Unspoken flicker passed between them quickly. You, Guard barked at Leon, pointing baton. Back to cell now. Move it fast. Leon wiped arm blood, breathing controlled heavily. Didn't argue. Turned back on Blaze calmly. Felt gang leader's eyes boring intensely. Smirk promised much more violence soon. At cell threshold, Blaze echoed menacingly. We're just starting. Soldier boy, watch closely. Sleep with one eye open always. Leon stepped inside. Steel door slammed shut. Hands braced wall. Adrenaline slowly ebbing. Glanced at arm cut and mirror reflection. Felt unfamiliar vulnerability for first time years. This wasn't trained battlefield with team support. Here, only instincts and past ghosts remained. Men like Blaze wouldn't stop until broken. Leon breathed deeply, pushing fear aside firmly. Couldn't afford consumption here in darkness. Distant, Blaze's laughter haunted faintly still. Fight over, but war had just begun. Corridor lights seeped through cell door slot. Faint distorted shadows on cracked cold walls. Leon lay tense on thin, uncomfortable mattress. Arm cut, throbbed, but voices kept awake. Iron fangs loud tonight with cruel taunts. Better keep one eye open. Soldier boy, sharp grating voice designed to crawl skin. Laughter echoed, waves bouncing off walls. Relentless testing even behind separating bars. Leon turned side, muscles coiled tightly. Words promise of future brutal violence. Seen men crumble under far less pressure. Every taunt reminded he wasn't truly invincible. Mind drifted to ambush speed and violence. Blaze hung back, letting men test first. Like predator toying with helpless prey. Not trying kill yet, just warning test. Real storm coming stronger and deadlier. Breath slow, steady. Chest felt heavy burden. Not battlefield with objectives and comrades. No one to cover his vulnerable six. In military, shadow name whispered respect fear. Here, just another marked target for death. How's it feel, war hero, locked with scum? Words stung deeply, more than admitted. Closed eyes, forced breathing to steady calm. But silence mind betrayed with buried fears. What if Jessica failed clearing his name? What if he didn't survive long enough? What if Iron Fangs made good threats? No, couldn't think defeatist thoughts now. Leon sat abruptly. Mattress creaked loudly. Hands ran over stubbled rough face. Heart beat heavily. Mind clung single thread. Must stay strong for justice and survival. Framers thought, bury him here forever silent. Didn't realize instincts, training keep alive. Leaned back while eyes roamed cramped cell. Studied scuffs floor, peeling paint details. Faint graffiti carved into metal bed frame. This his new battleground for survival. Gaze landed narrow, high, dirty window. Sliver night sky with faint stars glimmer. Cruel reminder of free world outside world he desperately needed to return. Thought mother's trembling hands hugging him. Tears hidden when verdict read guilty. Jessica's determination promising uncover full truth. They counted on him holding on long. Another voice broke stillness from distant cells. Carter, time running out fast now. Leon exhaled sharply. Gripped bed frame white. Fear coiled stomach, but didn't show externally. Taunting men wanted to see him break. Not tonight. Not ever would he yield. Lay back down on thin hard pillow. Voices continued relentless hatred and malice. Let them fade into distant background noise. Focus turned inward. Thoughts sharpened blade. Iron Fangs wanted him afraid and broken. But Leon wouldn't give that satisfaction ever. Breathing steadied. Eyes drifted closed slowly. Silent vow. Survive this brutal place. Outlast threats. Violence. Consuming fear. Expose truth about Fangs. Warden. Framers. Leon Carter, not man to underestimate lightly. Voices in dark would learn that soon. Next morning, Leon sat visitation room. Shoulders slumped slightly from night's heavy tension. Fluorescent lights cast harsh reflecting glow. Scratched plexiglass separated him from Jessica. Her determined eyes locked onto his strained. His looked distant, shadowed by unadmitted fear. Jessica adjusted glasses, leaned closer. Speaker. Leon, I've got some really good news. Eyebrows lifted. Guarded expression remained firm. Good news. Echoed low, rough, exhausted voice. She nodded enthusiastically with urgent, steady tone. Fast-tracked appeal due to evidence discrepancies. Missing files too much for judge. Ignore could get you out here in week. Words hung like lifeline to drowning man. Wanted hope, but reality smothered it quickly. A week, quietly to himself thoughtfully. Leaned back chair, rubbed neck tiredly. Jessica, don't know if I last week. Her expression faltered. Resolve, eyes softened. You're strongest person I've ever met, truly. Survived unimaginable. You can make it. Shook head. Voice trembled slightly, speaking. This not battlefield with team weapons mission. Here just me waiting next deadly hit. They're not stopping until they break me. Jessica lips thin line. Fingers tightened notepad. They're enjoying taunts, games targeting me. Only matter time before they finish job. Jessica leaned forward, resolute, empathetic tone. Listen, it's hell but you're stronger than. Faced worse, came out other side. Hold on longer. Working clock for you. Gaze dropped table. Hands clasped tight. What if they get me before then? All your work, nothing because I failed. Voice cracked, rare vulnerability slipping through. Jessica hesitated, searching right comforting words. Not happening. I'll figure protection somehow. Push solitary or safer block, maybe. Leon hollow laugh. Shook head, doubting. Warden doesn't care. Might be involved deeply. Solitary easier for them without witnesses. Shoulders sagged. His words hit her hard. Stay vigilant, head down. Don't engage. Just last one more difficult week. Met gaze, frustration, desperation, mixed eyes. You say easy, but every close eyes. Hear them. Every step feel watching. Waiting for slip. And I'm so tired. Stopped swallowing hard. Voice barely whisper. I'm tired. Don't know how much left. Jessica softened. Palm pressed plexiglass reaching. Dig deep, for mother and yourself. Not just surviving, fighting justice name. Don't let them take that from you. Exhaled slowly, words sinking in deeply. I'll try. That's my promise now. Guard appeared, door signaling visit end. Jessica stood gathering things quickly, urgently. Back couple days, with more updates. Stay sharp, you're not alone here. Leon rose, towering. Small nod given. Thanks Jessica for everything you've done. Left her promise weight hung heavily. A week felt like endless eternity. Walking cell. Iron Fang's laughter echoed. Haunting reminder, looming constant danger. Didn't know, survive week, but try. Cell quiet. Fluorescent hum, only sound. Leon sat mattress edge, staring concrete wall. Jessica's words lingered. Last 1 week. Possible attacks. Couldn't wait passively anymore. Needed act boldly to change odds. Hands rested knees. Fingers twitched, thinking. Training about preparation, anticipating enemy moves. No gear team, but instincts remained strong. Instincts kept alive. Deserts, jungles, wars. They'd work in this prison hell too. Rosebed. Scan cell, fresh eyes. Every crack corner possession. Potential resource. Gaze toothbrush handle. Could become weapon. Snapped bristles. Ground plastic on floor. Repetitive motion grounded, restless, calculating mind. Not just weapon. Sending strong message. If fangs came, no easy fight. Next day yard, free time brief. Open space, dangerous, watchful, simmering tensions. Iron Fang's usual spot. Blaze laughing dominantly. Leon kept distance, far corner, older inmates. They know gang, survived heads down. Approached wiry grey-bearded man named Mac. Known connections, getting things done quietly. Mac, Leon said quietly, nodding greeting. Older man glanced sharp, studying eyes. Your one Fangs have eyes on. Leon nodded, low voice, needing help. Needs something, even odds against them. Mac chuckled, dry, humorless prison sound. Evening odds, tall order in here. What exactly you after right now? Leon hesitated, mind racing. Possible items. Metal, glass, sharp. Anything useful you've got. Mac raised eyebrow, planning big move. Planning take Blaze crew alone, yourself. Not planning, but not letting take me. Older expression shifted, respect crossing face. Guts you've got. But guts not enough. Bring heat yourself, brings everyone down. Leon nodded, not looking start war. Just survive this place anyway. Mac considered long moment, finally sighing. See what I can do for you. Won't come cheap. Need good trade. Commissary items, cigarettes, instant coffee maybe. Mac lips twitched, faint approving smirk. That'll do fine. Something tomorrow ready. Back cell Leon resumed careful preparations. Toothbrush shiv honed, sharp plastic point, wrapped cloth pillowcase for better grip. Not much, but better than nothing. Thought Jessica promised glimmer offered hope. Weak. Fangs, laughing at short time. Mind shifted military days training lessons. Commanding officer words, survival drills clear. Control what you can. Adapt rest. Couldn't control fangs but response yes. No rely guards. Make self harder target. Lights dimmed lockdown, night signaling end. Leon sat bed edge, weapon, hidden mattress. Distant murmurs, shouts, laughs, echoed block. Then voices started, as always expected. Carter. Blaze rang loud mocking corridor. Hope, sleeping well. Need rest soon. Laughter followed harsh, cruel, unrelenting waves. Leon didn't respond, sitting still, clenched. Mind focused. Couldn't let words in. Not now, close, dangerous, breaking edge. Tomorrow, something. One step closer, surviving. Tonight, threats echo dark. Grit teeth. Remind self one more day fight. Next day, sun beat yard, long shadows. Leon stood far corner back fence. Sun warmth faint reminder outside life. But stairs weight brought reality back. Iron fangs moving, watching past minutes. Blaze crew, not subtle, deliberate prowling. Spread out, net tightening, slowly trapping. Calculated, make feel cornered, no escape. Blaze approached last steps, purposeful, confident. Smirk, cruel. Gang behind tattoos, sweat. Yard quieter inmates, attention unfolding scene. No intervene. All eyes fixed Leon. Blaze stopped, feet away, hands pockets, head tilted, studying Leon like joke. Got hand, it guts standing here. Leon gaze, steady posture, calm ready. Not looking trouble, just doing time. Blaze chuckled, low menacing threatening sound. Trouble looking you soldier boy hard. Balance place. Everyone knows their place. Except you walking untouchable, better us. Leon hands sides, fingers twitched ready. Don't think better. Want do time. Get out peacefully when possible soon. Blaze smirk, widened eyes darkened, menacing. Do time cute. Not getting far. Tonight night you finally die here. Words hung heavy, suffocating tense air. Leon's stomach tightened, refused, show fear. Met gaze head on voice steady calm. Sure won't make that deadly move. Blaze laughed motioning crew confident. Sure.